Voices. Voices inside my head. They all say the same thing. They preach of my insignificance. They feed on my fear. It's written that Jesus gives me the strength to do anything. He told me to change the world, to tell others about His love. I just want to make a difference. But who am I? What if the voices are wrong? I can reach one. But what if God wants me to reach millions? What if my dreams aren't big enough? I feel something stirring. What if God is about to pour His Spirit on my people? I hear a new voice. There's a waterfall. There's thunder. The whisper of a question. Who will carry the message? Here I am. Send me. Sent me. Who are you sent?
Mixing with a purpose. Learn the secrets for producing excellent sound for your church gathering and events. Our professional instructor, Mr. Rico Bicol, will cover the fundamentals of church sound setup that will help ensure your current system will be of optimal performance. Join us for this 2-day in-person training and take your church's sound to the next level. Sign up now, June 9 and 10, 2023. ICS Church, Mandaluyong City, 1,500 pesos. Register at apmedia.org/multiply.
May taong nagpapangiti sa'yo at nagpapagaan ng pakiramdam. Masaya ka kapag nakakasama mo siya. Nakukumpleto ang araw mo kapag kayo ay magkausap. Pero sa isang iglap, nagbago ang lahat. Ang dating nagbigay sa'yo ng ligaya ay nag-iwan ng marka ng sugat na matagal maghihilom. Tinago mo yun, pati ang mga luha na tumulo sa iyong mga mata. Pero sa katunayan, alam niya ang lahat ng nararamdaman mo. Kasi kilala ka niya at nakikita niya ang sakit na dinanas mo. Yan si Jesus.
Yan si Jesus. Ano ba to? Hi, I'm Floyd. and I will assist you today. Yan si Jesus, our evangelistic videos showing how Jesus identifies with us. Nakasama natin siya sa ups and downs ng ating buhay. Pero, marami pang tao ang hindi nakakalam nito. Tama? Together, ipamalita natin ang mabuting balita na ito sa lahat ng tao. So, we invite churches to join our Yan si Jesus Churchwide campaign. All the materials are free to use. Sa inyong mga local churches, online outreach, or even sa inyong discipleship groups. Mag-fill up lang ang inyong churches sa link na ito. And we will share with you the content and materials for this exciting campaign. MMM. Mobilize, Motivate, Measure. Mobilize a team of volunteers. The link we provided contains all the suggested steps na kailangan nyo para maging effective ang campaign na ito. Mayroon din kaming suggested sermon outline na pwede nyong gamitin as you launch your evangelistic campaign. Motivate your team to believe for hearts to be touched when the videos are shared. The link also has the suggested Yan si Jesus videos that you can share on a weekly basis. You can share directly from your church Facebook wall yung video, or you can send directly sa messenger privately na gusto mong i-reach out ng mga tao. From this, you can start an ongoing conversation about life and Christ. Measure impacts by collating feedback and responses from contacts. Ito naman ay para mag-gauge ng inyong churches ang impact sa paggamit ng videos na ito in sharing Jesus online. Ilan ba ang na-reach out ng campaign? Ilan ba ang nag-respond at ilan din ang nakakilala at tumanggap kay Jesus? All this can be modified ng inyong church team kung paano mas magiging effective para sa inyong target audience. Iba-iba man tayo ng pag-share online, ang goal natin ay iisa lang, is to share Jesus to as many people in our circle of influence as we possibly can. It's time to engage people online. Sumali na sa Yan si Jesus campaign.
Sa dinami-rami ng kapalpakan na nagawa mo, may maniniwala pa kaya sa'yo? Sabi pa nga nila, wala ka nang magiging magandang kinabukasan. Sa lahat ba naman ng mga naging kasalanan mo? Hindi mo maiharap ang iyong sarili. Kasi nahihiya ka. Baka husgahan ka lang nila. Pero, huwag kang mag-alala. Pwede ka pa rin niyang gamitin. Tinawag ka niya. Yan si Jesus.
Alright.
We're back.
Magandang gabi sa inyo lahat. Yes.
Good evening po sa lahat ng nakatune in sa ating webinar tonight. Kapag good evening.
Yes, good evening bro. Kamusta ka?
Okay dito. Chill dito sa Pasig. Masaya, tahimik.
Oo nga, no? Kamusta ang init dyan sa Pasig? Kasi dito sa Makati medyo mainit eh. Sobra. Ayun.
Nakala namin ulan.
Magandang gabi po sa lahat ng mga nanonood sa atin. So we are now 130 people online.
Wow, dami.
So maraming salamat sa patuloy na panonood. And again, we are back here at Media and Ministry Forum webinars. Ayan. And this is powered by Asia Pacific Media, and AAP Media exists to advance the gospel by empowering Christ followers to effectively use media and technology. Ayan.
Amen. Okay, so sa mga nanonood po sa atin ngayong gabi, let us know naman po kung anong church kayo galing, tapos kung taga saan po kayo, and para mabati din naman namin kayo properly. So first off, yung mga maagang nag-tune in sa atin ngayong gabi, sila Sir Ronnie, magandang gabi po, si Sir Jefferson, Sir, si Brother Vince Dakumos, nako from Cabanatuan. Magandang gabi sa iyo, bro. Yung ibang nag-post ng kanilang location. Meron tayo from Leyte, si Sister Josel from Pangasinan, si Isabel, and si Brother Dave from Pangasinan din. So, yeah, magandang gabi po. And one from Qatar pala. Si
Yeah,
Carly
oh,
from Qatar.
Carly. Wow. Si
Good evening
Pastor
po sa
Regan
inyo
din.
lahat. Oy, si Sir
Dean.
Regan. Si Pastor.
Ayan. Sino pa ba?
Good evening po sa inyo lahat.
Patrick. And MacArthur from Santa Cruz, Laguna. Ayan. So, just keep, sharing kung saan po kayo nanonood ngayong gabi. And we hope that, you will be blessed sa topic natin ngayong gabi, which is, ano bang topic natin ngayong gabi, Sir JR?
Mukhang connected na naman sa AI ito, bro. Exploring AI graphics for ministry. So, di na talaga tayo tatantanan natin ng AI. So, mukhang kailangan na natin rin ito i-take advantage. Mga churches na nanonood ngayon, hindi tayo pwedeng mapag-iwanan.
Yeah. So, bago yun pala, meron tayong mga couple of announcements, bro. So, yung napanood natin kanina during countdown, again, we produce a new series of evangelistic videos sa EP Media. Isa ito sa gawain ng EP Media, to provide video resources for churches, and we just launched Yan si Jesus. So, if you are looking for an evangelistic tool, videos, just head on to yansejesus.com. All the videos are free to use, and you can use it as a reel or a presentation sa inyong mga churches. Ayan.
Yes,
And
sa mga takot mag-share ng gospel online, perfect yan na pang share.
yeah, that's right. Ayun. So, you can also head over to our Facebook page sa AP Media, kasi pinopost din namin doon everyday yung mga videos ng Yan si Jesus. And then on June 10 to 11, sa mga audio enthusiasts natin, audio volunteers sa mga church, we'll be having our Multiply Masterclass audio training happening on June 10 to 11, at ang instructor natin, walang iba kung hindi si Sir Rico Bicol. Ayan.
Bicol,
So,
yes.
he is one of the kumbaga experts sa audio ministry, and I'm sure you'll learn a lot. And this is a face-to-face training, and it will happen again on June 10 to 11 in Mandaluyong City ICS Church. Ayan, and registration is 1,500. Ayun.
Good.
What else? Ano ba? Yeah, so this coming Sunday is Mother's Day, and AP Media has created another video for Mother's Day na i-release namin this coming Wednesday. So stay tuned for that. Ayan.
Niluluto
And
pa.
also, yeah, as always, at the end of the episode tonight, we'll be giving away a freebie from Asia Pacific Media if you are the first one to answer the question of the night. Ayan, so excited ako sa itatanong ng instructor natin. Okay, ayun. So balik tayo sa topic natin, AI for graphics in ministry. So ngayon medyo uso ito and nakita na natin sa social media. Ang isang nakita kong AI generated graphic, yung mga nagse-selfie na Bible character. Oo, nakita mo na yun. Jesus,
galing yan.
Yeah.
Jesus
O kaya yung mga celebrity na nasa
nasa squatters area yung mga celebrity. Siguro maraming na loko nung mga post na yun kaya nag-viral, bro.
Oo. So lahat ng mga ito ay mga AI generated graphics. Pero paano ba natin magagamit ito for church and ministry? Meron ba siyang use? So definitely this is a tool that the churches and ministries can take advantage of. So ang speaker natin tonight ay resource natin pagdating sa AI, sa metaverse at iba pa. And he is part of our staff sa Asia Pacific Media. Ayun. Yes. So, okay. So, our guest instructor. Introduce ko na si
Yes.
Martin Korber. He is a graphic designer and a web specialist from Asia Pacific Media since 2019. Ayan. His love for media and design was evident from his youth, which led him to study media design in Germany. He worked as a youth pastor and head of design in different churches and missions organizations. He also worked in marketing for some years and had his own small business for web development and graphic design. He loves new technologies, and the heart of his passion is to equip young people to use media in their ministry. Ayun. So,
Yun.
without
Welcome natin si Sir
let's
Martin Korber.
welcome Martin. Good evening, bro.
Good evening,
Hello,
bro.
how are you guys?
Welcome back again. So, bro, how many webinars did you already do?
I think that's the third or the fourth one.
This is the fourth or third.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, Martin is
Okay,
always
so
on the lookout for new technology na pwedeng magamit ng churches. So, Martin, thank you for joining the webinar again, and mag-hi ka naman sa mga inyong mga viewers, sa mga naka-tune in tonight. Say hi to everyone.
Hello, everyone. Nice that you are here. Thanks for joining in, and I'm looking forward to having a great time with you guys.
Amen.
yeah, so this is a new technology that all of us are still trying to know and learn. So for me personally, I'm excited to what you will share tonight, bro.
Yes. Martin, everyone's looking forward to how they can use this new technology para magamit sa kanilang mga churches. So excited
I'm
na
looking
lahat.
I'm looking forward to all the new images we will see in the churches in the future.
Yes.
Yeah,
And the questions that everyone will ask later.
Yeah.
Okay, so without much more conversation, you can you can start now, Martin, and we'll be right back after you share your what you know about AI graphics for Q&A. So
Okay,
God bless
thank you.
Okay. See you later.
Thank you. Okay, again, hello to everybody. Nice to be back today and to share with you this awesome topic about generative AI. So AI stands for artificial intelligence. And every day there are so many AI news out there that it's hard to follow all the new developments in the AI world. But I will show you generative AI today on an example of Midjourney. So that's for me one of the best AI models out there. And I will show you how to prompt and what attributes you can set in Midjourney. So you will get a crash course in image creation with Midjourney. And most of the things you can also do in other AI models. We will look also at other AI models shortly, but normally on different ways. So they do it just a little bit different than Midjourney is doing. So if you understand Midjourney, then you understand normally also most of the other AI models, because it's quite similar on how to prompt and how to do the stuff and so on. Okay, I get here. My audio is choppy. Is it getting better? Is my audio fine now?
Good.
I think. Let's see what they say. Better. Okay. Yes, it's good. Okay, so I try to continue. If it's getting bad, then you just write again, and we'll see what we can do. Okay. So most of the things you will hear tonight, you can use it in different models of AI, just in a different way. So you just need to, when you decide what AI you want to use, then you just need to do the work and see how things work in that model and how things are used there, right? So, but I will show you later some of the examples I have for you. So let's jump in. I will start my presentation here, so that you can see me. So let's take a quick dive into the existing world of AI art and see how it has evolved over time And AI has made huge leaps in many areas, and the world of art is definitely one of them. So combining creativity and technology has opened up a whole new era of artistic possibilities. And the journey of AI art started actually back in the 1960s with the early computer art experiments. Pioneers like Harold Cohen and Vera Molnar were the first to play around with algorithms, creating cool geometric shapes and patterns. It was really very, very simple, but that was actually the start when machines are learning and doing creative work. And then they start working on neural networks, and that came all into the picture of AI. One of the major game changers then was the arrival of deep art in 2015. This deep learning algorithm could turn ordinary images into works of art that looked like famous artists. So like if you put a picture there and then it could make an Van Gogh out of that picture, right? So, but soon after that, generative adversarial networks, short GANs, were invented, which could generate completely new images based on a data set. And then fast forwarded to today, so 2015 to today, this is like a huge development step in AI technologies. Today, we have AI generative art like Midjourney, Stable Diffusion, and so on and so on. And these advanced algorithms can now create detailed and complex artworks. And you will see how detailed this art is getting, right? And these generators have made it possible for artists to team up with AI and create truly unique pieces. And the thing is, actually, you don't need any ability in art. You can just start by using your word and description to create art out of just words, right? So you don't need to know how to use a pencil or how to use colors or whatever. The AI can just do it on base of what you're writing down. And that makes it really, really powerful. And you can see in these examples here on this picture, the first picture, I love that actually almost the most, because this is like a leaf with this water drop on it. And if you look closely, I don't know if you can see it, there is a person in that water drop, right? A human being like standing in that water drop. I mean, that's amazing how AI could create something like this. Second picture is this beautiful city, a drawn city actually, right? And the third picture is like Moses, or I created it with the name of Moses writing on the stone tablets, the Ten Commandments, right? So here's some more examples of what AI is capable of at the moment. So in the first picture, we have, again, art, right? And then we have like an oil painting where you can see the thickness of the paint. I really love that. And then in the fourth picture, there's the small mice with the backpack. So you can just create whatever you want. I mean, you couldn't shoot a picture like that. It's just created with AI, and it makes things possible which were not possible before. And then this beautiful woman at the end. Then you can combine stuff. You can put paint in the face, right? You have this futuristic, whatever this is, right? You have this, I would say it's an anime woman, warrior, or princess, or king, or whatever, or queen. I don't know, but it's the richness and the details of that pictures is just amazing. And then the fourth picture, the small boy with this funny hat there and this colorful colors there, it's great. Then it also can do like black and white painting, right? Just like this cat in the first picture, or futuristic cities. And then it's extremely good at foods. I saw so many food pictures, and they just make you hungry if you look at them. And then here in the fourth picture, you can see, maybe I remove myself a little bit so you can better see it. You can see this, this beautiful landscape in this picture. So these are just a few examples of what AI is already capable of and what you can already create with it. And I mean, for Midjourney, for example, every week there is an update. Every week there's something new coming out. Every week there are news, right? So it's amazing what's happening in this world. So over time, AI has gone from just copying human creativity to actively being part of the artistic process. So it's becoming an amazing tool for artists and also for people who want to start doing some artistic things to explore and express their creativity in new and unexpected ways. There are no limits of what you can create. Of course, there are limits made by the model creators so that you cannot do like porn things and stuff like this, right? So there are limits and restricted things, and that's good, like it is. But besides that, there are no limits of creativity to AI art. Okay, so what is now AI art? So I asked Wikipedia about it. Actually, I should have asked ChatGPT, right? Because we are in the AI world. But I asked Wikipedia, and it said AI art is characterized by its use of generative algorithms and deep learning techniques that can autonomously produce or art without direct input from human artists. So, I mean, that's what it's doing. It's creating images out of a huge database of images which it was fed with. Yeah. So here are three images. You can see in the first picture, I tried to create a picture of the three men in the fire oven, right? And then the second picture, I created a futuristic car. And in the third picture, you can see, let me get out of the way here so you can see it better. You can see Elijah fed by the ravens, right? So that was the work I tried to do with this picture. So, but let's dive in and see what you can do with AI art technology for now. And so let's just dive in. So our goals for today are we want to look at some AI art generators. So we will look at different ones, just that you have seen them, right? Then I give you a crash course in Midjourney. And then I want to show you some of the next things, what are coming. And at the end, I have some goodies for you. So that's the plan for our session today. So let's just jump in the first thing. So AI art generators. And here is a list of the 6 biggest AR models out there. So I think the most known one is Midjourney. I think almost everybody has at least heard of it. Then next to Midjourney, there is Stable Diffusion, Leonardo AI, and then Adobe is coming out now with an AI image creating software. It's still in beta, and a lot of things they have planned are not there yet, but the things which are there are looking amazing. So I'm really looking forward if this is getting to a next level. And then NVIDIA, the graphic card producer, which is big in the AI chip business, they also announced their AI generative model called Picasso. But this is not out there. There are only some videos there, what they want to do, but you can actually not use it yet. And then there is DALL-E 2. That's from OpenAI. So that's from the people who created ChatGPT, right? So these are the 6 biggest one. And now I will show you a picture. Let me get out of the picture first. So, and now I show you a picture. Okay, here it is. And I want to know from you, which picture do you think is the best one? Okay, and then I will tell you what generator that was. So just type in the chat quickly, number 1 to 5. Which one do you like the most or think that looks the best? The prompt for this picture was, where is it? I can't see it now. Was a Filipino lady, a dress, studio photo, and face shot. Okay, so I think this is, almost everybody is saying 5. There are some 4 and 3 in between, but most of the people are saying number 5. Okay, so that's good. So number 5 is, it's Midjourney. Okay, so this is the Midjourney, and that's what I discover, is that Midjourney is actually one of the best of all of these. I wouldn't say it is the best, because, for example, Adobe Firefly, that's number 3, it's also extremely good, and also the other ones are really catching up. So there's only a small difference in between, but for me personally, I would also say number 5. So Midjourney is the king at the moment, especially because their model and how they trained the model and what they gave the model on creativity. I like the style they put into that model. Okay, so this is Midjourney. So let's go just quickly through all these 5 models. I would just show you that, right? And then we will just create one picture in each model so that you can see how the process works there. So the first model we want to look into is, let me get back to the presentation so you can see my face when I'm talking, is Stable Diffusion. And this one is very interesting, I think, for a lot of people of you out there, because you can actually run it on your computer without an internet connection. There is no cost, so you don't have to sign up for anything. There are no limits, and it has a huge amount of add-on, but it's a bit more complicated to use than, for example, Midjourney or other models. But for all who are interested in how you can install it on your computer and how to use it, I started my personal YouTube channel about AI and tech, where I created 2 videos on the weekend for you guys, where I explain how to install it on a Mac or on a PC. So I will give you the link to the channel later, so you can just watch these 2 videos and learn how to install the Stable Diffusion to your computer and to run it on your computer. It's like about 5 or 6 gigabytes you have to download, so it takes a while to do that. But you can try this out, and I will just show you quickly how this looks like when you have installed it on your computer. So here's my web browser, and this is actually the UI, how it looked like, right? And you have a lot of settings. I don't go through the settings now. I will do an extra video on my YouTube channel with all the settings, how to set it up, what you can do there, and how to install extensions. But you see there's a lot of stuff going on. You can image to image. You can upload an image and create out of that image a new image. There are extras. You can in Paint, so you can mark special parts of something, and then you can replace it or let it replace from the AI. And there are extensions. I just want to show you this. So if you go here to available extension and load from, it will show you, look at this. These are the extensions for Stable Diffusion you can install. So this thing is like, man, you can do so many things there. It's almost a non-ending extension list here. Okay, but that's all I want to say. I just want to show you. But what we want to do is we want to start do one short prompt there to see generation. I would just get this here to 4, and then we just prompt. So this is our prompt we will do in all of the AIs. An elderly Filipino man wearing a traditional barong sits in a wooden chair illuminated by a single candle as he reads the Bible. and photography. Okay, so let's just generate this. So now the AI is working, and you can see soon, hopefully. Yeah, so it's starting now to generate. So if my sound gets choppy now, then it's because of my computer needs a lot of graphical and computer power to generate the picture. And here we go. It's coming. So it's doing a lot of sampling steps to get it better. Every step, it's making the big picture better. And this is just the basic, no special things, how it creates pictures. So I can click this, make this bigger. So this is now our image we created with Stable Diffusion. And you can see here some problems a lot of models have, especially with hands and fingers. So this finger here is very long, right? This is not natural. And also this hand looks a little bit, the thumb is not there. So that happens with AI. So actually you need to recreate the pictures and work on it. There are ways for that. Okay, so this is our first picture we created. This is Stable Diffusion. As I said, you can install it on your computer. Video in my YouTube channel. I will give you the link later to that. So then we have Leonardo AI. Leonardo AI is also web-based. At the moment, it's free. It's in a beta tryout phase of the software. So what you can do is to get access to it. So you need to be whitelisted to get into this. What you have to do is, let me show you. You go to your Discord, if you have Discord. Where's my Discord? Wait, here's my Discord. Now I need to change my account because I cannot show you on this account. So you have to go to Leonardo AI on Discord. I can share the link also. And then you will get to this welcome message here. You click your language, for example, English. And then it will give you this message here. And there is how do I generate images. And then there is a link here to priority early access. You click this link. And then you see here is a form you can fill out. So you can fill out this form and apply for a whitelist space for Leonardo AI. And then for me, I did it like maybe 4 weeks ago. It took like 2 days, and they sent me an email, and I was whitelisted and could create my account on the web. At the moment, there are a lot of people who wants to go in, so maybe it takes some more days. But if you get in there, you have, sorry, drink. But if you get in there, then you get access to this website from Leonardo AI, where you can create images. So you start at this page, right? That's the home page. You can look in the community feed. You can look at pictures, what people created here, right? You also see the prompt there, what they prompt. So that's good to learn prompting. And then here, down here in the tools section, you will find the AI image generation. And then it's like you can prompt here. You can do your settings, the size, the batches, and so on. An image upload to create image by image, right? And then, okay, let's also create our picture here. We said an elderly Filipino man, and see how this works. So it's generating the picture. The nice thing here is you can choose different models. So they have their own Leonardo models where they trained the Stable Diffusion model in a different way and put some extra there. Or you can just use the Stable Diffusion models, which I was telling you before that's you can also install it on your computer. They are also in here, so they use it also, these models. And here are the pictures. Now you see also again, right? We have this kind of weird things going on. The legs in the pictures are looking a little bit off. Here's the feet, but the leg is not connected to the body, and then there is something, and here. So sometimes that happens when you create pictures. It's also depending on the prompt you're using. But just to let you know that there is AI is having a hard time with fingers and legs and stuff like this. But this is going through almost every AI. Okay, so that's Leonardo so far. Also, maybe I will do a video about more in depth of Leonardo in the future. And then here is Adobe Firefly. So this is now I tried it before, right? So let's go back here. So this is the main page. So also here, you need an Adobe account to get access to it. It's in beta. And when you have an Adobe account, you can apply for access for the beta. For me, it took just some hours to get the access, or days, maybe 1 day or something like this. And then you have access. And at the moment, they offer you this 3 AI tools they offer, right? There's text to image, text effects, and recolor vectors. But they are planning to do a lot more things, right? So they have in painting, so where you can just draw and remove things or replace things. You can upload a picture and create different pictures of that picture. There is text to vector, so you can create vector graphics through text. So you type in the text and it creates a vector, and then you can open it in Illustrator and modify it the way you want to have it. Then this one I like. So if you, for example, have a portrait picture and you want to make a landscape out of it, it will just calculate what's left and right of the picture and add this to the picture. Then you can use a 3D image and make a picture out of that. Patterns, it will create patterns which you can use for whatever, maybe wraps, birthday wrap paper or something, right? And then text to brush, so you can create brushes for Photoshop or other tools from Adobe. And then from a sketch, you can let the AI create an actual image. And then text to template, so it will create text and add it to your picture, or creates a picture with text. We'll see how this works in detail when it's there. So, but for now, there's only the 3 tools here. I only show you the first 2 because the third tool, it's just you upload in vector and then you can just recolor it. No, that's not so interesting for now. Let's go here to text to image. And then it's again, here is the description line. We just paste our text here in El de Filipino Man, and let's press generate. And it will generate the images. And you can see here it's a little bit different than the other ones. So they have like preset types and styles you can just click, right? So at the moment it's art. So if I click this picture, it's looking actually pretty good. Again, you see here, right? The fingers looking a little bit weird. Also, Adobe has trouble with that, right? So let's go with none, because we have already photography in our prompt. Let's see what's the output there. And I mean, this is really nice. So the thing with Adobe is their model is mainly trained with stock photos. And what I discovered is that the look and feel of the pictures they create is really like stock photos, right? Otherwise, you have to really prompt it differently. But if you just use a simple prompt, it looks like a stock photo. So let's just look. I mean, again, a little bit with the hand, the problem here, right? But overall, it's like a nice picture of an old Filipino sitting in a chair with a candle there. Okay, so that's Adobe. Let's go to the text to effect here. This is also a nice thing. I will not prompt it because it takes too much time, but you can see here on the pictures already, you can just say black and gold dripping paint, and then it will just create letters out of, you can just write a whole word. Let's just do one word. Let's say AP media, or let's just do media, it's less. And then let's say water flowing with colorful bubbles. Okay, so let's see. And it's creating this beautiful text effects here. And they have like tight, so it will really like sharp edge the letters, or loose, then it will just go over the edges and then it flows down. It depends on the style you're using. So this is a really nice tool to see here the E, and it's dripping down here. So it's a nice tool to create nice text effects, right? And you can play with different styles and different fonts and colors in the background and stuff. So so this is Adobe Firefly. And then the next one, that's the last one, and then we go into Midjourney. That's DALL-E. That's from OpenAI, from the company who is doing the ChatGPT, right? That's their AI image generator, and it's pretty straightforward. There's just this line where you can paste your text in there, and then you click generate, and then it takes a while, and it's generating your images. Okay. And here we are, right? So pretty quick. And again, the hands, right? You see here the hands and the faces here a little bit. So you really have to check the pictures after you created it, right? And then maybe recreate it and re-roll, and sometimes a little bit work until you get the result you really want. Okay, so I mean that's all you can do in DALL-E. You can create variations and stuff, but that's actually what you can do in DALL-E. Okay, so and now we go to Midjourney, and Midjourney is different because Midjourney is working in Discord. So you have to have Discord, a free Discord account. Doesn't cost you anything. So if you have Discord, you can just follow me today, because what I found out is that actually they suspended their tryout periods, but over the weekend because they released a new version last week, 5.1. So over the weekend, they opened up for tryouts. So if you sign up today, you can probably, hopefully, not get the 25 free credits for that, for Midjourney. So you can just create some pictures in Midjourney for free. Otherwise, you have to register for it, and it starts like $8. So that's around 400 to 500 pesos, right, for a month, and it goes up to $60. That's around 3,000 pesos per month. But for me personally, the $8, it's absolutely worth it. I mean, the pictures of Midjourney are really stunning. So we want to go a little bit deeper into Midjourney, and I will show you how to set it up, okay? For that, I have my other Discord account, so that I don't have to. Let's go here. Just go here. Okay, got it. So here I have the Midjourney. So what you do is, the first thing you do is you go to your web browser, okay? So let's go to the web browser. And what you do is you type in, make a new winner, and then you type in discord.gg/Midjourney, okay? So, and then you come here and you have to accept the invite. You click accept invite. You say, sorry, that's in German. It just asks you if it's okay to open Discord. You say, yes, it's okay. You can open my Discord. And it opens Discord, and you will land here in Midjourney, right? Then you have to, there is a welcome message, and you have to click something there, and then you're set it up, your Midjourney, right? That's all. Now you have Midjourney. What you can do now is you can go to one of the newbies channels here, right? And you can start creating images. But the thing is, everybody is here in this newbies channel. And if you start creating your image, then you have 1,000 images in between, and then you don't find your image again when it's done. So there is a nice and beautiful trick to do it another way. So what you do is you go here on the Add a Server button, click the plus, okay? You say create my own server, for me and my friends. And then you give this thing just a name, right? Let's say the webinar server. So I create that, okay? You don't have to do anything else, just create it. So now I have here my webinar server. What I do now is I go back to Midjourney in one of the newbies channel, and I click with the left mouse button on the Midjourney bot name here, right? I just click it. And then there is a button that says add to server. So I click that button, and then I can select my server here. So webinar, right? That was the server we created. I say continue. I say authorize. I say I'm a human. And it's authorized. And what happens now is, I can close that. When I go back to my webinar, how can you actually see what I do? No. I'm sorry. I'm not in Discord, right? Okay. Sorry. So I do it again, okay? Let's just, so you click here the plus button. You can see it, right? Plus button. Now you can see it. That's much better. You go to create my own server for me and my friends. You type in here. Now I need a different name. Let's say webinar May 23. Okay, so create it. Now you have your webinar May 23 Discord server here. So now you go to Midjourney, and you have somewhere the newbies channel. Okay, you go to the newbies channel, one of these newbies channel, doesn't matter which one, and you look for the green. Where is it? Now it's hiding for me here. The green Midjourney bot. Okay, you click with the left mouse button on that green bot. You say add to server. And then you choose the server you want to add it. So in this case, webinar May 23. Say continue. Say authorize. I'm a human. And then you can just click the X here. So now what happened is, if you go to your server, you can see that there is the Midjourney bot now online in your server. So you can see that, right? Why is it not there? Wait. Maybe I need to make it a little bit smaller. No. You cannot. It's out of the screen. Why is it out of the screen? Wait. I move it down. And I just, there it is. Sorry. Okay, so now you can see it, right? Okay, so up here, there is the Midjourney bot in your server now, okay? And what you can do is now you go just to you can go to your text channels. You can create a new channel here. For example, let's call this webinar test, right? And then create a channel. I have an extra channel. And then I can start to prompt for my Midjourney. You start prompting with / and then imagine. You press the space button, and there should be the prompt next to imagine. And there you can just start typing whatever you want. So we can put our text. We put in all the others. We can just put this here. So let's copy that text quickly. Wait a second. Where is it? Here. Okay, so I just copy it and paste it in there. So an elderly Filipino man wearing, and so on and so on. And I just press enter. And then it says, okay, we have to wait until it starts, right? So now it's going to, hopefully soon. It depends always on how busy the server is to create the image. So now it starts already, and you can see here it's 0%. It's on fast mode. That's just standard. Let's quickly wait for it. So this is a beta account now because I didn't use this account before. So the 25 free images are still working. So you can really do this also on your computer if you want to. You can try it out tonight or right now, whatever you want to do. So that's 93%, and then it's going up. So now we have 100%, right? So I can click this image and we can see the beauty of Midjourney. I like these pictures. I mean, it's a little bit the Midjourney style, but okay, we cannot see the hands, but this hand looks good, right? So normally Midjourney is pretty good already with hands. There is not too much off with hands and feet. Sometimes there's also difficulties with it. So this is how you get Midjourney, right? Okay, so let's get back to our presentation. And you want to see me, right? So okay, so before we go into the crash course, just to let you know, I spent hours over hours to explore Midjourney and to learn how it works. So don't expect, because of this 30-minute webinar, that you will be a perfect Midjourney image creator afterwards. It will take a while. I created more than 1,500 pictures so far, and I'm still struggling with creating pictures because it is so complex, and there's so many options you can do that it's that you can do. So it will take a while till you get used to prompting using these tools. So that's why the 25 free images won't bring you far in this course. Okay, so we need to speed up a little bit. I see the time is running. I have some comparison here. So this is stable Discord versus Stable Diffusion, and you see Stable Diffusion is not that detailed like oh, it's Discord. It's wrong. It's Midjourney, not Discord. Sorry, I did wrong typing there. And then Firefly is pretty good. Should be Midjourney against Firefly. We have Leonardo AI is also pretty good already. And we have DALL-E. DALL-E is okay. It's a little bit more pixelated. So again, here are faces. So this is Midjourney against Stable Diffusion. I mean, you see the difference between these two pictures, right? It's amazing what Midjourney is doing compared to what Stable Diffusion is getting out there. But this is also a thing of prompting. So if you prompt it better, it will get better results because this is just a plain thing. So this is Midjourney versus Adobe Firefly. So you see this looks more like stock photo, right? As I said, then Leonardo AI. And also DALL-E. That's also a good picture. So we have this already. So prompting. So if you start prompting, then you have to ask you the following questions. Do you want a photo or do you want a painting? And then what kind of painting do you want? What style? Next question is, what is the subject of the photo? Is it a person, an animal, or perhaps a landscape or a thing or whatever, right? You have to define that thing. And then what details do you want to add? Actually, you need to imagine, you have to explain the picture to a blind person, right? And that's the way you have to explain it to the AI, because the AI don't know what's in your brain, what you think of, right? So what details do you want to see? Special lighting, soft ambient, ring light, neon light, environment, indoor, outdoor, underwater, in space, the color scheme, vibrant, dark, pastel, colorful, whatever. Point of view, do you want to have the front view, a full body shot, maybe a close-up, an overhead, whatever. The background, is the background just a solid color, or is there a nebula or a forest or an ocean or whatever is there in the background? You have to describe it to the AI. And then, is there a specific art style? 3D render, studio, Ghibli, movie, poster, or whatever, right? a specific photo type, macro, telephoto, or whatever. So just an example here, imagine an ancient Hebrew man carving in stone plates on a mountain, full body shot, 200 millimeters, f3.2 cinematic lighting photography. And then you get this picture out there. A prompt can be easy like this, Earth, or a prompt can be complicated like this, right? So it's everything is written here in this thing, the artistic photo and the Unreal Engine and DOF super resolution, megapixel cinematic lighting, anti-aliasing, FKAA and RTX and whatever he's putting in this huge thing. So if you need inspiration on what cameras, on what styles, on what lenses, on what art styles you can use, I really recommend go to ChatGPT, ask him about, give me 10 artists or something, and then you can just try them out. And if you like them, then like them. Or look, Google for artists, comic book artists or whatever, and you will find results there, and you can try to use these artists in your prompt, right? So to say then a boy in the style of artist XYZ, right? And then it tries to create that thing. So if you're in Midjourney, there's a lot of stuff going on. There are parameters you can put after the prompt, right? That's like I showed you before in the other AIs. You can just set parameters in they have like sliders or numbers you can type in and stuff. In Midjourney, you just add it always at the back of your image creation prompt. So for example, --AR, and then you put the aspect ratio there, right? So for example, 9:16, 9:21, 9:34, 21:9. And then it will create the image in that aspect ratio. You see here, right? If you do like crazy things, then you will have like black bars because Midjourney doesn't know how to manage that sometimes. Sometimes it's filling it up, sometimes not. So, but be aware if you use a strange one, it could be like this, right? So then you have stylize, and that's the S, and you have the value of 1 to 1000. So you can see here in the picture, if you use 0, it's just a simple art, right? But if you go up, the further you go up with the stylize, the more detailed is the picture. So there are colors everywhere and small details, and it's really stylized. It's like a very, very creative. So this is one way to improve your images, right? Then there is this -- tile, right, at the end, and then it will create a tile which you can just put next to each other, and it will create a bigger image. So for example, for a birthday wrap paper, you can just make birthday cake tiles, right? And then you can just create a whole picture of that. And then this one is very nice, image weight. So you can use images to create new images as a base, right? So I used, for example, this image up here on the right. And I said, okay, so the image weight is 2. So that means it takes a lot of that image to create the new image. And you can see on the first picture that all the people are sitting straight behind the laptop, right? They are not too different from each other, a little bit, of course, yeah, but they're really close to the original picture. If you go to the next, so that's 1.5, it's a little bit, there's a dark person with a dark skin and a beard and some glasses, and it's getting more and more. The people are starting to sit differently, right? And if you go up to 0.5 or down to 0.5, where Midjourney can just create the image and just take a little bit of the original, and you see they're sitting differently, they're having different jackets, they have gray beard, and they have different skin colors and glasses, and so then the picture changes more and more and more. And the same thing is, so with image weight, you also have text weight. So you can say, for example, the spaceship is green, right? So it's a green spaceship. And then you have the version with the weight. So colon, and a number gives that word a weight, or if there's a sentence, it gives the sentence a weight. So if you go on and you change that, so the spaceship 1 and green 2, Midjourney is doing like it's giving it more green but less spaceship, right? If you go further, green 4 and spaceship 1, you see green is actually the thing it's creating. The spaceship is not so important. So it could also create shoes, right? Because of that prompt. And the same thing is on the other way around. So spaceship 2, green 1. So there's a little bit green, and spaceship 4 and green 1, there's almost no green anymore. And the emphasis is on the spaceships. One more thing is the blend. There's two ways of blending. You can do it with /blend, and then you upload your image 1 and image 2. And it will combine these two pictures to a new picture. But the better way is just using the /imagine, and then you can use the URL to the first picture, the URL to the second picture, and then you have to prompt what you want to see. So I said a woman at the well, right? And you can see it's like really a woman at the well on all of the pictures, right? So this is how you can use reference pictures or pictures to create something you want to really see, because sometimes it's hard to describe everything you want to see in a picture. So sometimes it's easier to use like two pictures, put them together, and then that's the result, right? Then one of my favorite features is the /describe feature in Midjourney. So you can say /describe, and Midjourney creates 4 descriptions of that picture, which you can then just let Midjourney create. So this was the first one, an old man sitting down on the mountain with birds in the style of portraits with soft lighting and so on. And it created this picture here, right? Out of this prompt, which came out of the describe. And then the second one is this one, right? And the third one was here. So, and the fourth one is this one. I missed the third one when it was here. That's the third one and the fourth one. You can create coloring books, right? You can just add a page for a child, 5-year-old single, a simple outline with background. Yeah, and it creates you coloring books for your Sunday school, for your kids' service, right? For your kids' ministry. And then here's the last tip, okay? If you don't know what to do, if you don't know how to prompt, I really recommend go to the website, and that's what I quickly show you again. So you go back to your browser and you type in midjourney.com. So you will land on the Midjourney website. Hopefully it's loading up quickly. And then you go to join the beta. You sign in. Sorry, not join the beta. No, that was wrong. Sign in. Should we sign in? Come on. It's slow. Okay, so while we're waiting, maybe we go one step further. The next thing is, what's next? So we have this image creation, which is awesome, and you can do so many things. And the next thing what is coming is text to video. So we see already the first software which is creating videos out of text. It's very rudimentary, but I wanted to show you 2 videos, and I'm trying to sign in while we're showing the videos, and Patrick will play these videos for you now so you can see what's there already. It's one from Adobe and one from Runway. It's 2 minutes. Let's just check this out.
Not too long ago, Runway pushed the boundaries of generative AI with Gen 1, a video-to-video model that allows you to use words and images to generate new videos out of existing ones. In the week since launching, the model has constantly gotten better. Better temporal consistency, better fidelity, better results. And as more and more people gained access, we unlocked entirely new use cases and displays of creativity. And today, we're excited to announce our biggest unlock yet: text to video with Gen 2. Now you can generate a video with nothing but words. No driving video, no input image. Gen 2 represents yet another major research milestone and another monumental step forward for generative AI. With Gen 2, anyone, anywhere can suddenly realize entire worlds, animations, stories, anything you can imagine. Gen 2, coming very soon to runwayml.com.
When I get to the crag, I'm putting on my shoes. When I get to the crag, I'm putting on my shoes, I'm popping up, and then I'm excited to get on the wall, but when I get on the wall, I'm focused.
Okay, so that's what's coming next. That's in the make, and this is amazing. So we in AP Media, when I'm in the office every week, I'm coming there, and I'm going to my colleagues. Hey, did you hear this new thing already? Did you hear that new thing here already? Because there's every week there are so many new stuff coming out, and it's amazing what's up there. So my website is loaded now, so I can just show you what I wanted to show you with the last tip. So if you don't know how to prompt and you want to have some inspiration, you just go to the midjourney.com website, and you can click here on the side on this community showcase, right? And you see I took these pictures I showed you before from here, right? And you can just see the pictures, and if you find one of these pictures and you like it, right, you can just click it, and then it will open up, and you see already here is the prompt for that picture. You can copy that prompt, and then you can just put it into your Discord, in your Imagine prompt, and just change the things you want to change there, and then just run it. So that makes it a little bit more easy to start to find good prompts with the image style you want to have for your picture, right? So yeah, I think that was the crash course. One last thing, and then I give it back to Patrick and JR. Thank you, first of all, for listening in. If you have further questions, I have a YouTube channel now. It's called Martin's Tech Corner. I just started it last week, so that we have something for today. So you can go there. You can check out. I have, I think, 10 videos there. I think 8 are for Midjourney and 2 are for how to install Stable Diffusion. And if you watch them, hey, just push my channel a little bit and subscribe, and then also give me some likes. I only have 2 subscribers so far, and I think 1 or 2 likes, because not so many people are knowing about the channel. Then I have a Telegram group. If you want to talk to me personally, you can go there, and then we can chat there, or you can message me on Messenger. And I also prepared a PDF for you. I can show you here. So this is the PDF, and there's like everything you saw today in the presentation. Most of the things about Midjourney are in there, right? And then there are all the links to the different pages. This one is nice. I think the time is not there anymore, but this is a prompt generator on Discord. So you can just go there and then you can let them create a prompt for you. You just type some stuff in and then it asks you a question on how to do this. Do you want this camera? Do you want this light? Do you want a frontal shot or whatever? And then you just say this, and then you get a prompt out of that. So then you have all my contact informations there, and then I just put some of my pictures there with the prompts I use to create these pictures. So you can just check them out and try these prompts for yourself, and you have some ideas there. We will post this link. I think we post this in the MMF group, so you can just get it there and download it from there. Okay, I think that's it for today.
Yes. Galing.
Wow.
Then, so
Nice,
yeah,
nice.
Martin's YouTube channel launch also. Martin's Tech Corner.
Yes.
Like, follow, subscribe.
Okay.
Thanks, Martin.
Grabe, that was a crash course on Midjourney, no? And so a lot of people are asking already where can they find this PDF. You will be sharing it, right, in our Facebook group?
Yes, I can do it. I will do it in a second.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or maybe right
Okay,
after
everyone.
the webinar.
Yeah, exactly. Right after the webinar.
Okay, so lots of people are just showing their appreciation. Kuya Jonathan, Lawrence, Lovely says thank you. And so we really appreciate you taking time to, share with us what you know about AI. So if you don't know, guys, Martin has been researching this maybe for a month now since we thought about making this webinar. So he's really been trying to prepare for you guys. Okay, so it's Q&A time. So if you have questions for Martin regarding AI graphics, just post it in the chat and we'll answer as many questions as possible. Or Martin will answer as many questions as possible.
And he's ready for the questions. He prepared
Yes.
for this.
Let's go for it.
Okay, let's read some comments more pala. Earlier, some people were saying, like this guy, Sir Ronnie, he said, it's amazing and scary at the same time. So, like the technology now is, he's saying that, in a way, it's a scary thing also. Even though it's so high-tech that you're able to generate the things, it's still scary.
Yes, I mean that's the thing with AI, right? It has so much positive things, but there's also other side for it, and we have to be aware of that too. And we need to see how regulations are coming in for that.
Okay, so I'll ask the first question, Martin. So, do people need to be scared of this technology? Like me, I'm an editor. Patrick's a graphic designer. All this new technology is coming out. Now you can do text to video, and then you have text to image or text to picture. Like, should we be scared of this? Like,
No,
if
I think we don't need to be scared of this, but we need to adapt. I mean, we need to look into it. We need to see what chances will give this tool to us. What can we do with it? How can we put it into our workflows? How can we benefit from it? I think that's the way you have to work with it. So don't be scared about, just appreciate the new things are coming and yeah, find out how it works. It's probably maybe some work for you, right? Because you have to research, you have to learn. So I mean, that's part of being in media. You have always to learn.
Yeah, I like the word you use, bro. We need to adapt.
Yeah.
Adapt is a important word. Yes. Next question. Yeah, everyone keep sending your questions. We'll try to address them while we still have Martin here.
Okay, Lester, Dakuba, how can we prompt Midjourney in Discord? So a while ago you showed the website, right, where they can find different prompts.
Okay, so if you're in Discord and you're in the Midjourney and the Midjourney server, you go to the newbies channels. Right there, you can start prompting, and you start prompting with /imagine. That's the way you start. And then you write down what you want to write there. So, for example, Earth. Just write Earth and see what's coming out, right? Or make it more descriptive.
Cool.
Hey, by
Okay,
the way, we have to give out our question of the night. So you have your question, Martin.
Yes. When did the AI or the development of AI actually start? In which year?
Oh.
That's
Unahan na
the
lang.
question.
The first one who comments on the
First one to
on the
comment.
stream will win. Again, the question is
Yeah. What year did the development of AI actually begin?
okay. I'm seeing some
Okay.
answers. Who's the first one that comes up on your screen?
So, okay, so let's announce later who won. So a lot of people are commenting already. Okay, so let's go to this question. Is Midjourney free?
So as I mentioned, there is today, I don't know how long this runs, but they open up the beta with 25 free image creations over the weekend. So if you sign up today, you probably get these 25 free images. Otherwise, you have to subscribe for a paid plan. And to see this subscription, you just type in Midjourney /subscribe, and it will show you the website where you can get all the informations about how to subscribe.
All right. Okay.
Okay, yeah. Next question. So from Miss Olga, I like this question. This one. How do we attribute AI generated images or videos? Are there any copyright for it?
Yeah, there is a big discussion about it, but AI images are not copyrighted so far. So also, it's your work is not protected. So if you create an image, it's not protected by copyright at the moment. So yeah, that I cannot say much more about it because there is no real regulation yet for AI art. Adobe, for example, asks people to, hey, if you create pictures with AI, just mark it as AI created. Right. So some content creators are angry because people using their style, or some, like for comic book authors, right? They're arguing because it's our style, and now they're using the style and making pictures with that, right? So they're trying to get some regulations there. So we'll see how this will be regulated in the future. But for now, there is no regulation.
Good.
Okay, Nick asks, can Midjourney AI understand prompts in other languages besides English?
I tried German, but it didn't understand me. So at the moment, it's only English. But I mean, you can prompt it in another language and then go to ChatGPT, let it translate, and then paste it there. So it's actually easy to use to do it, right?
Okay, cool. Bro, I like this comment for you. So prompt. So Angelique Grace, some German living in the Philippines. So they think you're AI too. So yeah, seriously. But yeah, the next question, bro, would be from Miss Rachel. Can you recommend some AI art generator for phones? Is there any right now?
Actually, I didn't research that. On my phone I use Midjourney because it's in Discord. So I have Discord on my phone, and I just create images with Discord on my phone.
Okay.
So my recommendation: Discord, Midjourney on your phone. But I know there's a lot. I mean, that's the thing with AI now. It's popping up every day. There is a new app. There is a new tool. There is a new website. It's hard to follow all these things at the moment. Right? You have to just, if you want to have an app, then just try them out and see what they're capable of.
Okay.
All right. Randall asks, is DALL-E does Dolly require credits to generate?
Yes, it needs credits. You get also 25 credits for free if you sign up the first time.
Just 25. Okay.
So free is Stable Diffusion, and Leonardo AI you get 150 credits every day at the moment. And Adobe Firefly is also for free if you have an Adobe account, right? But with Adobe, you always get this mark that it's made with Adobe Firefly beta and in the image. So
Cool. Okay. Question, bro. With your research with the AI like imaging, what so far in your research, if you're doing like church pictures or what do you call that, the drawing, the sketches,
Yeah.
what is best for you, like if they want to use it for PowerPoints and stuff that they can hand out to kids church or something, like what do you would you recommend, what generator would you recommend?
you know, of course I would recommend Midjourney because it's the best one. But I try out at the moment Stable Diffusion, the free one, and it's also creating stunning things, right? I'm just not that far like I am in Midjourney at the moment. So, I mean, it depends on your budget. If you have a budget, then I really would recommend go to Midjourney. It's awesome, right? And it's a huge community. You get help there on the page. They have a good documentation of their thing, right? If not, then hey, go to install the Stable Diffusion on your computer. You can try it out for free. There is no risk. There is no payment, and just create and go to YouTube. There are a lot of videos on how to use it. Or wait till I created some videos and watch them. Yeah, that's what I would recommend.
So in terms of the size or quality of the image, how big can AI graphics put out?
So normally the images are 1024 to 1024 pixels, and then sometimes they offer like upscalers to upscale the pictures with AI. But
So is that's a paid thing? Okay.
yeah,
All right.
they are pretty good, right? But it's an upscaled picture.
Okay, so guys, this is a continuing conversation about AI, about AI graphics. And by the way, if you haven't yet watched the previous webinar on AI in the church, make sure to check out our playlist on our webinars.
Yes.
To watch that. Okay, so so who's the winner for our question of the night?
Okay. The winner for the question for the night. By the way, what's the answer, bro?
1960.
1960, and the winner is Miss Norlene Sam Lanuzo. Okay. Congratulations po. What will she win?
Yeah, so you'll win an AP Media gift pack. So make sure to message us at AP Media Facebook page so that we can get your details and send our gift to you. Okay.
Yes, to everyone, thank you for sending your questions. Even though na hindi namin ma-address lahat na question, again, we invite you to be part of our Media Ministry Forum Facebook group. And Martin will share the PDF document so to get us starting with AI generation. I think that will be helpful for everyone, especially sa mga baguhan sa prompting.
Yeah, okay. So again, you can, for those who want to watch this webinar again, you can replay this after the live stream and, go back to the different lectures or all the videos that we have done in the past.
Yes. And Martin, do you have a final message to everyone watching right now?
Yeah, really go and try it out. Yeah, I mean, that's the most important thing. Try the things which are there and
Yeah.
learn how they work.
And be amazed, right, by the new
Yeah,
things that
it's
we can create.
it's an amazing journey.
Okay, so yeah, thank you, Martin. Thank you, everyone. Before we say goodbye, just again a few announcements. So this live stream is replayable. Share it. Please share it sa inyong mga church media teams na interested to know about AI art generation. And go to our yansesus.com. Check out the videos. Go to our Facebook page, Yan Jesus, sa Facebook po. The videos are live. You can share it. You can use it now. Evangelistic video that you can share to everyone. So, and yung aming Multiply Audio Training Masterclass happening June 10 to 11, 2023. So to register, go to epmedia.org/multiply. And yeah, send stars to this webinars to continue supporting yung aming mga webinars na ito, so we can do more to help train churches to use media. And watch out for our Mother's Day video that we will launch on Wednesday. So yun po. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat.
Alright, so muli, magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat, and let's continue to explore, media and technology. And again, if you are not yet part of the Media and Ministry Forum Facebook group, please join and let's continue the conversation there. Okay, so good night, everyone, and we'll see you on our next webinar.
Thank you.
Good night.
See you guys.
Good night po. God bless everyone. Congrats sa winner.
Mixing with a purpose. Learn the secrets for producing excellent sound for your church gathering and events. Our professional instructor, Mr. Rico Bicol, will cover the fundamentals of church sound setup that will help ensure your current system will be of optimal performance. Join us for this 2-day in-person training and take your church's sound to the next level. Sign up now, June 9 and 10, 2023. ICS Church, Mandaluyong City, 1,500 pesos. Register at apmedia.org/multiply.
Sa dinami-rami ng kapalpakan na nagawa mo, may maniniwala pa kaya sa'yo? Sabi pa nga nila, wala ka nang magiging magandang kinabukasan. Sa lahat ba naman ng mga naging kasalanan mo? Hindi mo maiharap ang iyong sarili kasi nahihiya ka. Baka husgahan ka lang nila. Pero, huwag kang mag-alala. Pwede ka pa rin niyang gamitin. Tinawag ka niya. Yan si Jesus.